Sinners is now playing in theaters, and as a point of reference, this was one of my most anticipated movies of the decade ever since it was announced a few years ago because Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld, vampires and music. That sounded freaking awesome, and it was exactly that. From the 2025 new releases that I've seen so far, this is quite clearly my favorite. A raw, rich, and terrifying take on vampire mythology. It, in a way, meshes the power of music, black culture, and its horror aspect together, and it does that so effortlessly that it gets to a point where I had just completely forgotten that this was a vampire story. The film starts off with these two brothers, or actually they confirm, cousins. These two cousins, both played by Michael B. Jordan, purchasing a piece of land to build a juke joint. They come back from Chicago to do that, and I found myself caring about that just as much, if not more, about that plot as opposed to the vampire side of things, which I definitely just did not expect. This has been like the year of dual performances, as we had Robert Pattinson as both Mickey 17 and Mickey 18 a month and a half ago in March. And now we have Michael B. Jordan as both Smoke and Stack, and he's able to make both characters appear equally as compelling and as interesting. This is one of those movies that starts off phenomenally with this just fantastic voiceover, and it only gets better every second that passes, leading us into one of the coolest third acts I've seen in any film in a good while. Just pure chaos, shot brilliantly, with so many what the hell is going on moments that I kind of lost count at one point. Forget about the third act, actually. This entire film has so many what is going on moments. A scene that I think is going to stick with me for eons to come is that oneer at the juke joint. It's like towards the second act of the movie. I'm not going to say too much about it, as it's one of the only things that the marketing has just not spoiled about this movie. Seriously, why do the trailers for this movie spoil so much? But that scene, exceptional. Just goosebump inducingly brilliant. The music, the atmosphere, the characters, the cinematography, the uniqueness of it. I've never seen anything like that scene before. It's so insane that I can't even describe it without going on a tangent and praising every single aspect of it. You just kind of need to see it to believe it. Like, I can't even... Thinking about it right now, dude, it is out of this world. How Ryan Coogler made that scene and made it come to life is beyond me, man. It's so good. One of the best scenes of the decade so far. Just unbelievable. Every member of the cast is outstanding here. I've already talked about Michael B. Jordan, how phenomenal he is as both characters, Smoke and Stack. But Miles Caton was like outstanding, dude. And considering this is his first ever acting role, I was blown away. Like, how do you just do that without having any prior experience? It's insane. Haley Steinfeld was brilliant as Mary. Everybody gave it their absolute all. Specifically, Ryan Coogler, the director here. I think this film solidified the fact that he's one of our best contemporary filmmakers. Seeing a lot of his promo for the movie and when he's like talking about aspect ratios and why you should go see this movie in IMAX, you really just get to see how passionate he is about this film and about cinema as a whole. His direction is insane here. There are so many like little details that enhance this film into feeling like something major. This movie feels like a huge cinematic event. Also, considering it has like the highest cinema score for any horror film in like 35 years or something like that. And it's also doing fantastic at the box office, which isn't something you can say about original movies these days. This movie feels big. Go see this thing, man. It is outstanding, dude. It is insane. When it leans into its musical aspect, it's brilliant. When it leans into its horror aspect, it's brilliant. Never have I been so scared of an Irish dance before. The antagonists are great. The protagonists are great. Just what a movie, man. What an experience. Overall, Sinners met my expectations and maybe even exceeded them. I don't even know. Just what a movie, man. Seeing this in a packed theater was something special. The best film of 2025 so far. What a movie.